Alrighty. Eric, wearing
So
a Star Wars Christmas sweater in March.
it's cold here, 62.
Really? It's like 55 here and it's fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm from Arizona. You're from Canada. We
Yeah,
have,
we go over this every podcast.
I don't know if we ever have actually. We just go over it on every conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we wanted to do an episode. We're going to try and actually do 2 episodes a week now. One with a guest, one with you and I.
Yeah,
People have been
they love us.
they love us and they've been requesting it off the charts. I mean, that's all I get is, oh, we need more. We need more banter. We're the banter bros.
Realistically, how many messages have you got requested?
I've had 3.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good between Clubhouse and the podcast, but it's pretty good.
3 in a month and a half.
Yes, but today we thought we'd have a good episode because a lot of people. I do get these messages, and I'm sure you get a lot of messages that you just don't read, but um, posting, creating content, people don't want to create content because they're scared of what people are going to comment and say. Okay? So we've
Yep.
been through this.
Yes.
Yes. I've been through it recently. You've been through it recently, and a
Yes.
bad
You've been through it
comment,
today.
yes, a bad comment could throw off your whole day because like we always say, we can't stress this enough. We never want to offend anybody. We want to bring light to people's lives and make this terrible industry fun. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So we thought
That's
it'd
right.
be a good episode to kind of go through some of our experiences and let people know, you know what? Create the content. We're going to give you tips and tricks of where maybe not to post the content if you don't want to get fucking just lit up.
Lambasted.
Yes.
Wrecked.
So I don't know off the top of your head. I think we should share some comments that we've had that maybe upset us. You've had
This is
I
gonna be
mean
the softest episode of all time.
you've had 6
Comments
years.
that have upset us.
You've had 6 years of this. So I know you've had a couple. You've told me about a couple that really kind of you had to pull. You had to, and it wasn't so much. It was never your like I was just saying. It's never your intent to offend somebody, but
Hey, look, it's never our intent to offend anybody. I think
yes,
we've made that. I think
we've made it
that
very
quite clear.
very clear on Clubhouse and on here. But what I mean is, you don't even think about it in the way that other people are thinking about it.
Yes. Some
And-
people are searching for the offense, especially
Yes.
in a time period like now. People can see videos and see something that is not in context whatsoever.
Yeah.
And there seems to be some sort of virtue in finding out whatever that offense is, whether it's
Yes.
in the form of likes or comments or reciprocation from other commenters saying, hey, you're right, this is offensive. And people get a kick out of that. And, maybe people are offended, but there's some like, currency now that comes with being offended.
Yes, very much so. And so yesterday was yesterday International Women's Day? Or the day
Yes.
before? Yes, yesterday. And I saw this guy and he posted just a beautiful post about his wife and daughters, and it was a beautiful post. And then someone writes, this is what got me thinking of all this. Someone writes, or you can just celebrate women every day.
Right.
Like he was just, there's a title on it. He was just trying to, give, talk about his wife and his daughter. And then he gets that, he probably felt like shit. And
see, the problem with getting a larger following is there's more people that will get offended by your content no matter what it is. So in the early stages of the Broke Agent, I'm sure in the early stages of your videos, you're getting basically nothing but positive comments, people laughing their ass off, sharing it, thinking it's hilarious, and you feel good. You're like, this is incredible. I can't miss. But, as the followers pop up a little, there's people that are pissed off. There's people
Yes.
that having rough days. They see something in the video. They see a person in a video that offends them, and it can
yeah,
it can fuck us up.
it's the offensive stuff, which there's that, but then there's also just mean people who just want to write a mean comment to you.
Right.
So I get probably more of that with the mustache. People call the mustache out all the time.
Mm-hmm. Are
Okay.
people calling it creepy? I don't understand. I think
Yeah.
it's a good look. I think it adds. I think it adds to your face, and I think it adds to the character. Like mustaches are funny, and I think it's honestly a good looking mustache. It's not like a creepy stash.
Yeah, I agree. It took me a long time to grow this mustache. I could not grow it through my 20s at all. I'm now 29, turning 30. I'm very proud of the mustache. And yeah, everyone else could fuck off. And
Yeah.
also, I can shave the fucking mustache if I don't like it anymore. It's
At
not like
least
it's
that's about your looks. You know, like that's something that isn't like, hey, you're offending a specific group.
yeah.
If people are just
But
pissed off about your mustache, that's something that you just have to internalize. You're not thinking, is this affecting other people? It's just affecting you,
but
which
I do
sucks. But
I do want to talk about that though, because
yeah,
a lot of people don't post because of that. I mean, we were
yeah,
just talking to someone on Clubhouse who posted a TikTok, and she's an amazing content creator, and she got bashed about her looks. She was saying, "Do you remember that on TikTok?" I don't want to say
yeah. I
her name,
remember.
just yeah, um, yeah. And she got bashed on her looks, and she didn't post for like 2 weeks, and it's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
could throw you off for sure. So places to avoid. We could give some examples, I think, of posts we've done. We'll not touch on all of them because there's some subjects we don't want to discuss for sure. But I've definitely had a flurry of these in the past. And each time I do one, a post that I have to pull or remove, I think this is the last time this will ever happen because I have such a good whereabouts now of what is offensive, what's over the line, what could offend a specific group of people. But sometimes you just see a video, you don't even think like, hey, this is offensive to absolutely no one. This is clearly what it is. You post it and then people call it for what it is. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a video of someone, a woman who is clearly, at least I thought, clearly obliterated, hammered drunk at a music festival.
Yes.
And she was, arched back, like walking, trying to keep her balance, had a drink in her hand or a water bottle in her hand and was trying to talk on the phone. And then I captioned it.
But she was
Like,
walking forward and then like back, like,
and then leaning backwards.
and then walking backwards as well, like doing this weird kind of
A little seesaw move,
yeah,
basically trying to keep her balance.
yeah.
And then I commented something about like, being drunk and trying to talk to your client about the inspection or something like that, which is relatable for people that drink. When you get hammered, sometimes a client calls and you have to pick it up and you have no idea what to say. You just want to not sound hammered on the phone call. But then scrolling through the comments of crying emoji faces, laughs, tags, feeling good, getting the dopamine hits, being like, damn, this is a real banger, picking up in views, feeling good about myself. And then there's a couple people that saying, this is not funny at all. This is a handicapped person. Or this is, someone with horrible back problems. And I got like 3 or 4 of these comments. And I called you and I was just like, dude, did you see this video? There's no way. I've seen this video posted hundreds of times on other meme accounts and haven't seen those comments. And it was clearly a woman at a festival that was hammered. There was no canes. There was no one helping her. And I could be wrong about this, and I may still be wrong about this, but I left the post up despite offending a couple of people. But it definitely, it rattled me a little bit for sure, because I was like, did I completely misjudge this? I'm not trying to make fun of a handicapped person here.
Well, no, or anyone with back problems or anyone at all. I mean, it was just just making fun of a drunk person, which is fine.
That was the goal. And then people were saying this is sad. This is like a heroin abuser. This is someone that's fucked up on drugs.
Yeah.
And I get that too. And usually I do pull these posts.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't, because you did call.
But this one I was just like, I don't know. This is clearly just a drunk person, because I've seen so many of these videos posted of people trying to retain their balance at music festivals or at Stagecoach or outside of a basketball game, hammered drunk or something like, or a golf tournament. There's a viral video of that. So I left it up and whatever.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's for sure. And totally, yeah, you could have thought it was like such an incredible post, and 5,000 comments, all laughing, loving it, and then 3 that hate it, and the whole post is ruined.
Well, then you have it in your head that you just made fun of a handicapped person, and that 10,000 people are liking this video and laughing at it. So it didn't rattle me from the perspective of, oh, like, should I pull this post? It's like, oh my God, am I literally just making fun of people right now that shouldn't be made fun of? So,
but we know you're a good person. And
So that's why we're making an entire podcast about it. To
well, no, it was
make
just
sure everybody knows.
when they brought that up on the Clubhouse the other day, we thought it'd be a good idea because I feel like that deters a lot of people from posting. Now, I don't think, yeah, like you said, you have a massive following, so you have you can offend someone way easier because there's just so many more people to,
Yep.
and like you said, a lot of people are just they're waiting to call you out on something.
To
That's what they
pounce.
do.
Facebook is the worst.
Yeah. So,
So if there's ever, yeah, go ahead.
no. So if you are, starting your content creation journey, stay the hell away from Facebook. Okay. Especially the groups. The groups is where I get most of my bad. They just don't fucking get it. Especially if you're doing something fun or out there, like dancing or trying to be funny, anything like that. It right over their fucking head. And
Well, think about the age. Facebook.
yeah.
Age of 5, like we don't go on Facebook, at least I don't, to scroll through content. I use Facebook strictly as a publisher. I post from the Broke Agent Facebook. I check birthdays. Sometimes memories pop up of like old Facebook statuses that I wrote that are awful,
Yeah.
that all need to be removed. Every time I see a Facebook status, it's like me writing like Eric Stick Simon is cocks or something like that,
Cock.
penises. You know how people used to hack people's Facebook groups?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Facebook
My friends used
statuses.
to do that to me all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
go over to your friend's house.
Yeah, that was the
and
best.
it
Why
was
is
the classic prank?
that's your nickname, Stick?
Yeah, I was skinny in high school.
Yes. Okay. That's
Yeah.
that's a nice nickname. Eric
Kind of.
Stick Simon.
Yeah, everybody calls me Stick.
Oh, really? Just
Yeah,
Stick?
you could start calling me Stick if you want.
Okay, I'll call you Stick. All right.
Okay,
Cool,
Stick.
Stick. But yeah, we just don't want people to feel bad about posting. So whatever you want to post it. And if because I really want to touch on people just being mean to be mean. Like you just be a fucking asshole to be an asshole. I mean,
Right.
like I said, I post a lot and people will come after me for my mustache. I don't care. I'm creating a whole podcast on it, but I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Mhm.
No, I mean, I can just take it and like when people come at me, I know you're not supposed to like go back at them, but I light them up myself. Okay. You don't want to get into that with me. Okay. Because
Right.
I'll light you up fast. Okay. To the point where most people actually delete their first comment about
That's
me.
the best.
Yeah.
When you just own them so hard and your comment just gets a ton of likes and they have to completely remove their comment,
Yeah.
delete their account.
Yeah.
So Facebook.
So, but not everyone wants to kind of have that or has the time to do that during the day.
So Facebook groups, avoid. I
Avoid.
used to post in Facebook groups all the time when we first started the Broke Agent just to get people out, or just to get like the name
Yeah.
out there. And I would post my blog posts, memes, videos, everything like that, and would just get attacked viciously by the 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds that are sitting in lab coat agents waiting to be offended.
Yeah.
That are sitting in these Facebook groups just, what CRM do you use? Check out my headshots.
That's all you want. That's all they want there. They want headshots, CRMs, and how
anyone
much
know an agent
commission.
in Tampa?
Oh, I know. Fuck. Yeah, I feel like lighter side of real estate is like throwing troops out on us to fucking
That's
go
possible.
It is, eh? Just to
Well,
like
it is possible, actually. I didn't think about that. There's a little
Yeah.
meme war going on.
Yeah, little minions.
Yeah.
Fucking minions, yeah. So
Some 70-year-old minions coming to nip at our heels and shit on our content.
yeah. But if you do decide to start creating content and you do dare to post in the Facebook groups, just remember if they're posting something just mean and being an asshole, that's on them. They obviously, like just think about how shitty of a person you have to be to go out of your way to comment something that is going to make someone else feel bad.
Right.
Right? Like it's one thing to comment, "Oh, I love this video." You want them to know that you love it and it's supporting them, but to go out of your way and say you have a fucking big nose and a stupid mustache. Like that's just
Did someone no way someone said that.
Yeah.
You have a big nose and a stupid mustache. Who said that? A 3-year-old?
There's a lot of people. One I posted the Freddie Mercury one and someone said, "Oh, Freddie Mercury has an ugly twin brother."
Oh my god.
So stuff like that. But just it's their problem at the end of the day. Like they actually there's probably some shit going on with them, and they
Yeah.
feel very bad about themselves, and they have to.
Is that the worst comment you've ever got?
No, I get a lot of looks, which I don't. It's weird because I don't think I'm ugly.
No, you're a good
So
looking dude.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So are you, Stick.
Thanks.
But
Don't call me that, actually.
but yeah, it's just you remind me of Seth Cohen from OC. Probably just because you live in
Thanks.
California.
And I'm Jewish.
Is he actually Jewish, or just in the
Seth
show?
Cohen sounds Jewish. I don't know.
Well, he's Adam Brody.
Adam Brody. Yeah.
He's Jewish.
Adam Brody's the actor.
Yeah, he's the
Oh, that's right. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah,
he's Jewish.
I
I
don't
usually
know.
could tell when people are Jewish just by name, just because
Really?
it's kind of like a sixth sense that Jews have. Where,
What about like
it
Larry
makes-
David though?
of course, he's Jewish.
But you wouldn't know that by his name.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But you know it by his humor. Seinfeld, of course, Jewish.
Oh, really? You
he-
could tell by like humor?
I mean, not always, of course, but Jewish humor is very like self-deprecating, kind of like inner monologue style. Like, I
Okay.
love Jewish humor.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like woe is me type of shit, basically.
Yeah, that's funny shit. I mean, Larry
Yeah.
David's probably the funniest person on the planet, but
Yeah. Speaking of
Uh,
which, we got to do a Curb Your Enthusiasm real estate style.
yes,
That's our goal.
that is our goal.
I would like to touch on this Jewish thing one more time
Okay.
because as we're talking about sensitive posts,
Yeah.
there was a post that I did a couple months ago about a guy on an airplane, a drunk guy on an airplane, going up to somebody and being like, "Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your hand." And I captioned it something like, when you lose out on the listing because the other agent reduces their commission. And I guess the person that he was going up to or someone in the background had a yarmulke on. So a lot of people said that that post was anti-Semitic because it was, touching upon the Jewish or the trope that Jewish people are cheap, basically. And as a Jewish person posting this, I didn't even think about that or
Yeah.
see this or even notice that the guy was wearing a yarmulke. But I totally get like where that was coming from. But there's just stuff that you don't pick up on that you just like you're looking at the video in a completely different way.
Yeah.
You post it and then there's some symbol or there's something in the background that's people are going to call out.
I don't know how real comedians, like just whoever, do it. Like even Curb Your Enthusiasm, like that is edgy as shit.
Yeah.
And he just goes, he doesn't give a fuck.
Well, the
Like,
good thing is he doesn't see the comments right away. I mean, Curb is obviously a way bigger thing than posting.
no, obvious, but it's just like, how do they? Yeah, Larry David doesn't give a shit about it.
Well, with social media, it's instant feedback. Obviously, there's reviews and stuff for movies and TV shows, and people could tweet about it. But when you post a video on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you get instant feedback of people watching it in 15 seconds and being like, "Fuck this," or "I like this."
Yeah, so there's really like two things. Like I said, for you, it's more like no one really comes after you to just be mean. They're looking for something wrong because you're a big account, so they want to see you fall. Pretty much is what it is. Like if they didn't, they wouldn't comment it, or they would DM you and be like, "Listen, I thought this post was a little." They wouldn't out you like that.
Well, they would in the sense that it's not to like bring someone down necessarily. There might be a little aspect of that, but I really do think that there's this currency in getting likes and comments by calling somebody out. So if you say something is anti-Semitic or racist or politically incorrect or something along those lines, and people agree with you, it's like their own little, and maybe it's true, but it's their own little dopamine rush of people agreeing with them.
Yeah.
So it's like their type of content on top of our type of content.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be a dickhead asshole, then yeah, you deserve all the hate coming to you. But if you're just genuinely trying to bring some good fun to people's day and someone takes it the complete wrong way, I mean, you can't, I guess, please everyone at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
As much as we try. And like
worst comment I got was I did a Elmo post, Elmo from Sesame Street.
Yeah, I know Elmo. You
where
have to
he
tell
was
me
like-
what street he lives on.
Sesame Street. It's a hilarious video. I think Jason Nash, the comedian, he is Instagram comedian.
Yeah.
he posted a video of like him blowing lines with Elmo and like almost blowing his head off and celebrating and
I've seen
partying.
that, yeah.
And it's a really funny like 30-second video set to music. And I posted it with the caption, you know, the real estate roller coaster or something like that, because it's like all these wild emotions of like drug abuse and shit like
Yeah.
that. But it's hilarious video, and it's Elmo.
Yeah.
I posted it 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and it crushed. And so I posted it again on like a throwback Thursday, like
This
I don't know,
year?
6 months ago.
Okay.
And on Facebook, people were going nuts on it, furious that like any real estate account would share it, being like, this is horrible for our industry. How can you share this? This is, you know, trivializing like drug abuse, and this is a kid show. What the hell are you doing? And then a woman messaged me saying, I've been following you for 5 years, have shared your content for years. I never thought you would post something like that. I'm unfollowing you now. I can't believe you didn't have the wherewithal to not post something like this.
And you were just gutted for a fucking month.
Absolutely
Yeah.
gutted.
Yeah.
And I like I had like an hour-long conversation with her on Facebook
Yeah.
message, being like, you know, I really appreciate you followed me for 5 years. In that 5 years, you should know my sense of humor and know that I'm not trying to
It's dark
offend anybody
sometimes.
with it. Yeah, but it has to be a little bit sometimes. It can't
Yeah.
just be lighter side shit. Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. I don't get as much as that. I mean, a little bit now. We've discussed. I've had a couple people think, you know, some of the posts have gone the wrong way, but it's not really that. For me, it's more like the everyday, because I'm not a huge account, so it's more my looks. You're an idiot, like directed right at me, which could be just as bad.
Right.
But I really don't. You really have to have like a certain amount of confidence, I feel, to like not let that bother you.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a, you know, like some fucking guy in Arkansas saying that my nose is big and he doesn't like my mustache. Like I don't
Right.
fucking care at the end of the day. It's funny too. I try and engage so I can maybe get some good content, like, or even screenshot and post it. But yeah, that's pretty bad. Most of my bad ones are just looks.
Yeah.
And then
Well, if people say your content isn't funny too, that's pretty brutal.
yeah.
Like,
Or you
if
say
people,
like it
like,
was
do
a joke.
Or
It
an
was
eye roll emoji, just like one of these.
Yeah.
Just like, or just a ... That's like the K of text, basically.
Yeah.
Or
I know.
if no one responds. So if you post something and your video just doesn't do well, that's feedback in itself.
Yeah.
Like if no one's laughing and no one's tagging anyone and you've worked really hard on a video, then that's worse than getting people.
Well, I
telling you
had
to
that
fuck
just
off
happen to
almost.
me 2 weeks ago.
Which video?
The Freddy 2.
Yeah, I thought it ended up picking up, didn't it?
It did well, but I pulled it off my feed because I was freaking out.
Yep.
It's so, I mean, I guess what we wanted to say is even the Broke Agent, the biggest account and brand
in the world
in real estate, you know, you're not just, I think people just think we don't give a shit and who gives a fuck what people think and we just post whatever, but we think about it. And if that's what's stopping you from creating content, I don't think it should. Just create it, post it. If people fucking don't like it, then tell them to fuck off. If they don't like it and they actually tell you, oh, you should like do this differently next time, then that's nice constructive criticism.
Right.
But if they're just like making fun of how you look or like trying to start an argument or something like that, then like fuck them.
Yeah.
But let's just 180. Yeah, let's 180 here to the best comments you've ever had. Real quick, okay? Because I told you I had a great one.
Yeah. You wanted to film the entire podcast because of this comment, so why don't you?
Hold
why
on,
don't you unleash it? By the way, real quick, look at. So we got these over ask mugs in for the people just listening. This is like our third time trying to print these. They keep printing them on the fucking front. Do you see this?
Oh, I thought that was. Oh fuck!
You looking
yeah,
at this?
yeah.
No, that's
I
not
thought you
good.
got
No
one that was
no one
good.
has a logo on the front.
I thought you had.
This one's okay.
Did I delete? Oh, that's sick. So
Yeah.
everyone, you can buy that now. At
Yeah, just don't buy the other one. Buy the smaller mug. The bigger mug has the logo on the.
yeah, and we got
the back.
t-shirts. We got good shirts and sweaters and all that shit that we're gonna be really releasing soon.
Pump it.
But I had to show us, and I the first person I showed this to was my wife, and it was hilarious. Her reaction was the best, and that's why I want to.
To the comment.
Yes. So on my Drake video, someone commented like a couple days later, if I could get Champagne Poppy and Matt Leonetti in a room alone with me, I could die a happy woman.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, Nikki, check this out. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, she was like, she'll fucking die, all right. And I thought that was fucking awesome. And
That's a great comment.
That's
Did
a great.
Did you respond to that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't respond really after like the first day,
Right.
as you know.
Little wacko if you keep responding 2
Yeah.
days in advance.
Yeah.
So you got anything else to do besides respond to comments?
Yeah. So that was, I thought, probably the funniest comment I've ever had.
That's a nice one for sure.
It's nice and funny. And
yes.
Yeah, I've had a couple other ones saying very nice things too, but that's probably
You want to run through an entire list?
Yeah, I have actually all the screenshots here.
Okay, great.
But in recent memory, that's definitely the funniest, nicest thing. And then what I did is I screenshotted that and told the guy from Arkansas. I sent it to him, who said I was ugly with a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, well, fuck you.
Exactly. Look at this. This
yeah.
person can die alone.
Look.
And you are gonna die alone. Not you, but to that person.
What about you? Is there a comment that stands out for your top 5, I guess? Like something that stands out?
Not like that. I mean, that's life changing.
I mean, that's like the shit that Harry Styles and Drake get every day.
Exactly.
That's like that sort of
You're
status.
at that level now. I think the best comments are always just, hey, I have a shitty time in real estate and I found your account and it makes me feel better about myself. Those are always good comments. Or just like, hey, this just happened to me right now. This is so relatable. And they tag their friend and it's about a specific deal they're working on. That's always good.
Yeah.
Because that's also what keeps us going. If we weren't getting funny comments or getting comments of people validating the content, we wouldn't be creating the content.
Sorry.
Right? What?
I think I fucked this whole episode.
Wait, how? Is it not recording?
It's
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. What did you do?
I did have the gallery set up.
So what does that mean? It was just you?
It was just
It was just me?
the little fuck.
Oh my God, just talking to myself. We can release this audio only.
We could. There we go.
We're not filming this over again.
Yeah, this was terrible. I don't even know if we're gonna release this.
We are gonna release this. Are you kidding me?
Okay, there you go. We're gonna release it. This is getting
If
to your
if you're
ears.
listening, if you're listening to this, we released it.
Holy fuck. Oh yeah. Well.
Is it on gallery now? Like, are we?
Yeah, it's on gallery now.
Any clips from this?
Yeah, we got good clips. Anything else you want to add?
No. I think that's it. Follow us on the Overask Podcast Instagram. Rate us 5 stars. We're gonna do a clubhouse room once a week now, right? Let's get into that real quick. We got to lock in that real estate for that name. So apparently, when you create a clubhouse room, you have that room, right? So we got to get Overask Community or Overask Happy Hour.
The last one was, I don't know what happened, but the first one was incredible in terms of people who joined, and yesterday's was not. I don't know if we started at the wrong time. What the fuck? We had over 100.
It's like the same thing when a post performs poorly. Did I post at the wrong time? What's going on here? This isn't us. It's not that the conversation was brutal.
Definitely not us. It's something else.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't promote it.
We didn't promote the first one though.
I know. Dude, I was listening to one last night, like real estate wind down and happy hour.
Yeah.
It was a woman literally talking about her juice cleanse for 45 minutes. And each time it seemed like the topic was going to change, someone else popped in to talk about their juice cleanse.
Oh my God.
And then they were talking about enemas and colonics. And
this was real estate?
Swear to God, yeah. David Morrell was in the room too. And he texted me. He's just like, what the fuck is going on with this room? And the inability of any of the mods to just be like, hey, let's not talk about enemas right now.
I
We're trying
know.
to at least steer the conversation within the realm of real estate or social media. I get it was just like
Fucked.
talk about anything, but fuck.
Dude, that's the worst when there's like the most shittiest topic and then there's 5,000 speakers and then they finally end it. Another fucking asshole. Oh, let me jump in here real quick about
Yeah.
that. I just want to touch on one more thing. And then he goes, and then that spawns another fucking idea of some other asshole. Oh, I just leave him. I just leave quietly at that
I
point.
know it was brutal, dude. Like this guy came in afterwards saying, like, I want to hear more about the juice cleanse actually, because I just did a juice cleanse, and then goes off about his juice cleanse.
Yeah. Start a room called the fucking juice cleansers then.
It was
Jesus.
almost like hard. It was like a train wreck that I had to keep listening to because I just couldn't believe. And there was hundreds of people in this room, hundreds. We got like 15 people in ours.
Yeah. Well, we had over 100 the first time and then like 15. And I don't know where the fuck. I think we went on I honestly think we went on the wrong time because there's a lot of rooms going on. There was a Zillow killer room who is very held in high regard there on Clubhouse.
Yeah. When is that room? We can't go up against that room anymore.
Yeah, it was at 5 yesterday, so I'm assuming
People are loyal to these rooms. So in this happy hour, I was in a different real estate room before, just listening in. And
Yeah.
one of the mods was like, oh, the real estate happy hour room just started and looks like people are headed over there. So hopefully we'll just continue this conversation over there, and then just ended the room just immediately. It's just like, peace, it's over.
Yeah, that I don't know. I keep getting pinged in rooms. I'm getting bullied into rooms way more
Yep.
now, like you were
Yep.
saying. Now that they see we're more active, they're kind of always pinging us.
Pulling us on stage.
That's yeah. I mean, I don't mind going on stage and just like I'll never raise my hand to go on stage. That's when someone raises their hand to go on stage and then just says, "Oh yeah, well I'm just here to answer any questions anyone might have." It's like,
Yeah, it's like,
then go start your own fucking room. Don't raise your hand. Come on our stage.
don't
We'll
raise your
fucking-
hand to answer other people's questions.
Yeah, you raise a hand to ask a question or contribute a little bit, but then we're fucking throwing you. You can stage dive off the stage.
Yeah,
back into
exactly.
the mosh pit.
I like that line you used where you said you were going to kick someone off back to the audience,
Yeah,
and that you would see the icon like falling to the audience. That would be a great feature if you could turn someone's mic off and then it just shows them like shuffling down and
yeah,
crumbling.
like snakes and
floating.
ladders.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
just sliding down. And there should
be
be
great.
like, yeah. I need to explore that a bit more because we had too many people on stage. Yeah, we need to send some people back down.
Yeah, it's an art form.
It is an
because
art form.
Sometimes someone will just ask one question and then they just stay on stage, and then
Yeah.
you just kind of see their mic, and then you feel an obligation to loop them into the conversation. Like that guy Brandon yesterday, he was actually great. Like he
Yeah,
was
he
the only
was a
one
cool
that was
guy.
asking questions. He changed his profile pic like 15 times during the Clubhouse. Also, I don't
Did
know if
he?
you noticed
I
that.
didn't
Yeah,
notice that.
it went from like his business card to like a headshot to like another thing. It was like, is this the same guy? But yeah,
That's
I think
awesome.
we'll
Yeah.
get better at
Yeah,
modding.
I mean, yesterday's was okay. The first one was awesome. I thought it was really good. That first one we did without Byron.
Yeah,
That, no, Byron's awesome to have on as well if we can get more people in. But no one. The issue is, you just see these fucking headshots.
yeah.
So like you're talking and all you see is staring at
Yeah.
you the whole time.
I know.
And it's
No
like
expressions.
it's like okay, and then 7,000 times we're like, all right, so if you have any questions, just come on up.
You know who's good is Margot.
Margot's awesome.
Margot, yeah, she's in every room.
Yeah, she's good, and she's like big on TikTok, and she's got a good Instagram following. We're actually gonna get
Nice.
her on the pod.
Are we?
Yes.
Do you run that one by me?
No.
We could have her on. Should
Yeah.
be a good conversation.
Yeah, you can tell from Clubhouse. Actually, that's good for to find guests because you can
Very
have
true.
that like pre-interview and be like, oh, you can hold a conversation. You're exciting to listen to.
Yep. You could
Yeah.
hear how good they are on the mic. I like the idea that David gave us, or Tom, or I forgot who it was.
I don't think Tom was in there. Yeah.
Not Tom. Some other dude.
Tom
that's
from
always-
MySpace.
Yeah, exactly. Some other dude that's always in Clubhouse. Real professional profile.
Oh,
pic.
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah,
yes.
he's a good moderator.
Yeah, he is. He's an expert mod. He was
Yeah.
born to be a mod.
He was
on
born to
Clubhouse.
mod.
That'd be a funny shirt, actually. Born to mod. It's
We
just a
should get
little-
on that right now.
It's just a little mic.
Little those green, they call green bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little mic. Born to.
Just-
Let's get on
And on the
that.
back it says, "Let's reset the room." Quotes.
Let's get on that while Clubhouse is still hot.
Yeah, seriously.
And like
yeah,
Ed Stulak said, it's only good until June 2021.
yeah,
So we
have
better
a
get
few
on it.
months left.
Yeah.
But he had a good idea for the podcast, which was like a a post or pre podcast room
Yeah.
where either we go on with the guest or after the guest.
What the fuck is that?
What?
happened?
I mean, nothing. Just I finished my thought a little too early.
Okay.
It didn't have any emphasis on that the idea was finished.
That was it?
That
You
was
were
it.
Mid-sentence
I know.
before
I
the
know,
guest or after the
that-
guest.
I know.
Yeah, that is a good idea though.
Yes.
That's a very good idea. I want to get that Clubhouse Crasher shirt going. And we can also do one that's House of Clubs.
I don't know about that.
House of
House
Clubs.
Clubs?
Once a mod, always a mod.
Nah.
Born to mod.
I think Born to Mod.
Yeah, and we could do it in like the Bruce Springsteen Born to Run. You know
I
that?
don't know that. No.
Nah. You don't. You're not a.
I'm not a band guy. I'm a sports guy.
you-
I
you
know
like.
bands.
Yeah, but you don't like rock, right? You like
I mean,
you like all you ever talk about is who's that every time you talk about a music video say, "Oh, you can put this in the background."
Juice World.
Juice World.
Yeah, that's the example I use, but you know,
That's your favorite?
I mean, look, I've seen School of
Takashi
Rock.
6ix9ine?
Yeah, Takashi 6ix9ine, Drake, Juice World, In Sync.
NSYNC's
Yeah.
legit. I'm more
Yeah.
a Backstreet Boys guy, but NSYNC was
Right.
Yeah.
The Cranberries.
Oh, okay. That's it. What about Rage Against the Machine?
No.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah, of course. I
Okay.
know who they
Well,
are.
at least yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't go to their concert.
Oh, well, I wouldn't either. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There's probably a bunch of riots there.
Yeah.
They're banned off a US radio, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up for the Overass podcast.
Sorry about
I'm-
seeing Eric's big face for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, geez, that sucks. I'm Stick. That's Matt.
I'm Mayhem.
Yeah.
Stick.
get your Born to Mod shirts at overasspodcast.com and rate us 5 stars, please.
Yes, please. All right. Y'all take care now.
Nice. That sucks that